Hey, what's good? Did I pop on? Do some readings. This will be for the rest of 2019. I'll be doing all signs, all in order. Hola, Reina. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? How's your morning? Hey, Capricorn Moon. Yeah, I don't know what's going on YouTube this morning. I posted some videos this morning and it says that I have no views, but yet I got likes. So somebody's watching. Nanya Business. What's up? How's everyone's Saturday morning? I guess it's Saturday noon now. Hey, Claudia. So I just put baby girl down for a nap. So I figured I'd do some work. Get it. Get it. Hey, Elizabeth. What's up? So I see, I figure I'm not the only person that's having that problem with the no views. I see other people posting videos and they're not having any views either, but they're getting likes, so that's the most important part. Nobody's liking. And YouTube's being weird. Hey, Amber. What's up? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I figured usually when my baby goes for a sleep during the day and the nap time, she has a 2-hour nap, so I figured I have lots of time. So why not make the best of it? Hey, Shauna. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. I won't say that, I promise. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Victoria. All right. Now let's get started. Start with Aries, work our way through. Okay, so we'll try to wrap this up quick right now. All right, Aries. Oh, that's too bad. Sorry to hear that, Amber. Hey, Jamie. Yeah, that's never easy, Amber. All right, let's get right into it. Aries. What's coming up for Aries for the remainder of 2019? All right. Okay. So the first thing I see for you, Aries, I see some new stability. Um, I feel like that new stability is causing you to kind of reflect here and just kind of make some decisions. Um, where you're planning to go. I feel like this new opportunity is right on time because I feel like you've been feeling like walking away from something, but you haven't had the motivation. But I feel like this will help that motivation. Um, I feel like recently you've been looking at the negatives rather than the positives, but I feel like that's about to change. I feel like this new opportunity is going to bring some new wanted forward movement in your life. I feel like it's kind of been stagnant recently. Um, I do see good things coming up for you, the Wheel of Fortune, and I also see maybe even some of us, you might be dealing with somebody new here. I feel like it's going to be somebody fun. We got the Sagittarius energy. I feel like it's going to be somebody that's going to bring some fun into your life. It's going to be somebody you really enjoy, being around. Um, you know, it's just going to allow you to kind of enjoy life a little bit. Um, but yeah, this person, like I said, this person's carefree, and they're going to bring some funness to your life. Um, I feel like good things coming. Like I said, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card, I feel like this new opportunity is going to bring a lot of happiness, some much needed happiness. Because I feel like I said, I feel like you've been kind of on the negative side here, thinking about the negatives, and you've been thinking about walking away from something, and I feel like the right choice is for you to walk away because, like I said, I feel like you were unhappy and now you got this new opportunity. So, I mean, this is going to switch things around for you. And like I said, this new person's coming into your life as well. Um, somebody that's going to they're going to want to have a lot of fun. I see them as somebody that's carefree, and that's, kind of like a breath of fresh air for you right now because, like I said, it's time to enjoy. And I feel like you got a lot of enjoyment coming up. I also got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So I feel like not only is this new person going to be somebody you're going to enjoy being around with, and somebody that's going to, make you see the lighter side of life, but I also see you guys having a future together. And I see a lot of stability and a lot of happiness coming. But like I said, just look out for this new opportunity because I feel like what you've been dealing with is something that you wanted to walk away, but you just feel like you couldn't. Look at the negatives and not seeing that there is positives, and the positives are going to become pretty clear. Like I said, with the Sun card, the Wheel of Fortune, good things coming, good fortune coming. Like I said, this new person is going to bring some new, much needed lightness to your life, as in, taking away that heaviness and taking away that burden. And like I said, Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups tell me that this person's not only going to be a good friend when you needed it, but I feel like it's somebody that you can move forward with and somebody that you will find happiness with, and stability. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Taurus. What's going on with Taurus? Hey, welcome, Elizabeth. He's there to be happy. I feel like it's going to be nice to have something new. The rest of 2019 looks promising for Aries. Taurus. I have for Taurus. All right, Taurus. So the first thing I have is you got somebody on your mind. I feel like, you're waiting for that offer. You see yourself, you've been thinking a lot about this person and you've been working hard to, get your shit together. And I feel like, it's a process now where you've been waiting for this person to come around. I feel like it's somebody that you had your eye on for a while here. And it's starting to, you're starting to feel a little defeated because you feel like it's not really moving forward. But I do see some new forward movement coming with that. I feel like that cycle of you waiting, it had to happen, but I feel like it's coming to an end. Like I said, with that new forward movement, I feel like this person is going to make a move. They're finally going to get, step up and see what's right in front of them. And I feel like that, you've been waiting for that offer. You've been thinking about this person. You've been working hard to get your shit together. And I feel like that they're starting to notice this. Oh, thanks, Leanne. I really appreciate that. You're too good to me. But yeah, like they're going to see what's right in front of you. They're going to see what's right in front of them. Like I said, that new forward movement. So don't feel defeated. I feel like this wait that you've been waiting for this person to make that offer, wondering why they aren't getting their shit together, because you've been getting your shit together. You've been working on your stability, and I feel like they are going to have that new forward movement, and they are going to see what's right in front of them, and I feel like they are going to make an offer. I see that new love offer, and I feel like this person, not only are they going to make an offer, but they're going to share, their stability with you. That they want to make more than just an offer. You know what I mean? I feel like they've been working as well. They've been working on getting their shit together, and I feel like it's a matter of both of you guys were kind of focusing on your own, getting your own stability in check. And that's that's one of the things that is important to all you Tauruses out there is your stability, and being grounded. And I feel like they weren't coming with that offer because they didn't feel like they were quite there yet. But like I said, I got that new forward movement. So your waiting is going to come to an end. Like I said, with the World card, your waiting is going to come to an end. I see new forward movement coming up, and they are going to make that offer. So you've been waiting, you've been patiently waiting. And like I said, you waited a little bit longer than you wanted to, so you feel a little defeated, but they're coming around. So look for that coming up in the remainder of 2019. I feel like they, like I said, with the Two of Swords, they're going to see what's right in front of them. They're going to see how good of a person you are and how great you guys could be together, and they're going to make that love offer. Like with the Ace of Cups, they're going to make that offer. They just need a little kick in the ass. So that's what I have for Taurus. Geminis. Any Geminis out there? Any Geminis? All the Geminis. Ooh, Claudia. Amber. What do we got for Geminis of yours? What do they need to see? What's coming for them? All right, Geminis. So the first thing I see, Geminis, is I see you're still dealing with this Tower moment. That I feel like it's something that recently happened. They kind of left you out in the cold, and I feel like it was a matter of, I feel like it broke your heart because it was somebody that you wanted to move forward with, but I feel like it was a matter of they weren't on the level that you were. They weren't willing to bring it. I feel like that caused a Tower moment. But the tower moment, they kind of ditched you, started ghosting you. Like I said, it broke your heart because this was somebody that you had feelings for. And I feel like it's causing a struggle. You know what I mean? You're struggling with the thought that, do you move, like, where do you go from here? But you have other options. I feel like you have other options. I feel like now, best thing to do is get out with some friends. Just have a good time and just kind of like let this go. Know this person just wasn't on the same level as you are. And I feel like getting out, having some fun is going to bring that balance back to your life. And, we got some Leo energy as well. So I feel like it's all about being strong right now. And I feel like good things are coming. Because we have the Hierophant. So I feel like, you are, that tells me you are going to find this person that you've been looking for, somebody that's on your level, somebody that's going to bring it and give you 100%. So basically, this person moving out of your life, they didn't do it the right way because, like I said, they ghosted you. That's a coward move. And it broke your heart. But like I said, you will, you're dealing with that internal struggle right now. And it's all about when we get our heart broken, sometimes we overthink, did we do something wrong? Could we have done something different? I don't think that's the case. Like I said, I feel like it was just, they weren't on your level. But you have other options here. And I feel like what you need to do is you need to get out, have a good time, be with friends, be with people that make you happy. That'll bring balance back to your life. And it's going to take some strength, but you got it in you. You do. And like I said, you are going to find happiness. And I feel like you might even find somebody before, like with the Hierophant card, I feel like you're going to get to the place that you want to get with somebody. And I feel like somebody is coming for you before the end of the year. I don't feel like you're going to be married by the end of the year. I mean, maybe, but I don't feel it. But I feel like you might meet that person that could possibly be the person that and it doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage. It could just be a union. It could be somebody that you have a deep connection with and do find, maybe even move in together in the new year. It doesn't necessarily have to be marriage, but I feel like you are going to find somebody that is compatible with you and somebody that wants the same things as you. So I know it doesn't feel like it right now, but I feel like this past person doing what they did kind of did you a favor. So that's what we have for Geminis, Cancers. Any Cancers? We got some Cancers in the house. What do we have for Cancers? What's coming up for Cancers? All right. So first thing I see, Cancers, is I see you're with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there's that person that there's this person in your life that you want to move forward with, but you're just kind of like on the fence. You're not sure whether or not to move forward with this person because you're just not sure if this is the right person or if you should take a chance on this person. I feel like, I feel like it's still kind of too premature to really know who this person is, and you're really not sure who you're looking at. So it's kind of like you don't want to move forward too quickly. I feel like it's time to kind of just like take that time now and just watch them. just kind of see what, you don't have to move fast. I feel like, you are going to gain motivation, but now it's about time. Now it's time to just kind of, just keep watching them, see how they act with other people, see how they interact. I feel like if you do that, you're going to have some new motivation to move forward. I feel like, any fear that you have, I feel like it's a matter of you're just being hesitant. And I feel like this person is somebody you're going to want to move forward with. I feel like you just need to take the time and see who you're dealing with and make sure it's the right person. I do see, this as a good option for you. And I do see new love here, as well as I also got the Sun card and the Wheel of Fortune. So good fortune. And, I feel like a lot of happiness is going to come from this. But like I said, right now you're kind of on the fence. Just take your time. There's no rush. I feel like this person has feelings for you as well. I feel like any fears that you have about this person, like I feel like right now it's kind of like you're not really sure and you don't want to get your heart broken again. You don't want to put yourself out there for somebody that you're not sure about. But I feel like I said, just take your time. I feel like, you're going to have some motivation to move forward with this person. And like I said, it's a matter of, this is a good fit for you. I feel like you will see that because I see new love, and I do see Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card as well. So not only is it new love, but I feel like it's going to be a good fit. And I feel like the Ten of Pentacles, there's a lot of stability here, and you're going to be exactly where you want to be with this person by the end of the year. But like I said, you have time. Don't rush it. It's always good to, take a moment and look at this person thoroughly before you make that move, because you want to be sure. And I feel like you're going to take your time, but I feel like, there is going to be some new forward movement here right away. And I feel like, it's a good fit. Because like with the Six of Wands, I call this the winning card. You're on top, you're winning. So you're going to get, what you see is what you get, but take your time. You don't have to rush. There's no rush, but I feel like you will see what you want to see. With this person, taking your time is the best option. Trust your intuition, but I feel like this person is going to be a good fit. I feel like at the end of the day, you're going to, your intuition is going to tell you this person is what they seem. There's no shadiness here. So, like I said, take your time. That's what I got for Cancers. Leos. Any Leos? What do we have for Leo? Oh, Frankie's here. What's up, Frankie? Okay. So I got the Four of Cups. Usually it's you. I think it's them. I think somebody's been thinking about you. I think that you've been kind of working hard and being patient, kind of not really getting in anything. I feel like you've been kind of, going solo for a bit, but you have this person that's been thinking about you. I feel like they want to make an offer, and I feel like not only are they going to make the offer, but I feel like, it might be somebody that you work with, go to school with, or just somebody in your social, somebody that you see fairly regularly. You got the Hermit card. I feel like they've been in their head about this. I mean, they want to make that offer to you, but they've been waiting for the right time to do it. Because like I said, I feel like they look at you they were looking at you at first as you were kind of like a player, but they're starting to realize, there is no sneakiness about you. What they see, it is exactly what you are. I feel like they look at you like a player because they find you very attractive, and they think, well, how can this person be so attractive and still be single? They must be about that player life. But they're going to see the truth. They're going to take some time to reflect on this, but I feel like they are going to make that offer. They're just waiting for that right time. They're biding their time to make that offer to you. But I feel like I said, with the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you've been just working your ass off. You haven't really been about that. You're not about that life right now. But I feel like this person is going to make an offer, and there's going to be some new motivation for you to accept this offer, because I see some new love here. Now, you might not even know this person has feelings for you. I'm getting the impression that you don't. But it's about balance. We got the Justice card. So we got some Libra energy here. So you may be dealing with a Libra. But this person's got the hots for you. And they're into you. And like I said, at first, the reason they haven't, made that move, they're thinking about you. They want to make that move, but they haven't, because they've been in their head about this. They looked at you as like, why are you single? Are you able to, it's kind of like they judged you too quickly at first. They find you very attractive and very, very stable. So they're wondering why it is that you don't have somebody. But like I said, they're going to take some time, and they're going to think about it. And I feel like the more they get to know you, the more they're going to realize that, you're just picky. You're single because you want to be single. You know what I mean? You got offers, but I feel like you're going to have a lot of attraction toward this person as well. And you might already have attraction, not knowing that they have feelings for you. But I see new love here. So that's what I got for you, Leo. So good luck with that. Virgo. What about them Virgos? Yeah. It's all them ladies you got chasing you, Leo. One of them real hot. Get the hots for you. Virgo. After Virgo. Okay. So first thing I see is you've been waiting. I feel like you have feeling for somebody, but you've been waiting because you can wait. You've been waiting. You've been biding your time because you don't need nobody. You don't have to go out and do anything right now. I mean, you're stable. You got your shit together, but you've been waiting because this person is somebody that you've been attracted to. I feel like there's been some attraction for a while. And I feel like it could be somebody you already are dealing with, because with the Ace, the Knight of Cups is screaming at me here that it's somebody that you kind of been slowly getting to know. But you've been waiting because, like I said, you got your shit together. You don't need nobody. You're stable. I feel like you're not quite giving this person too much leeway. You just kind of been waiting, biding your time. But I feel like, it's time to change your perspective a little bit, because this person is still around, and this person still has interest in you, and you have interest in them. But I don't feel like you kind of let them know that you have those feelings. Like, you haven't been nurturing this. Because, like I said, you got your shit together. You don't need nobody. So you're kind of on that stage. Like, you have feelings for them, and they have feelings for you, but you're not allowing them to get into your headspace because of the fact that you're kind of happy where you are right now. But like I said, I feel like I feel like, but you're still waiting. You know what I mean? You're still waiting for this person to kind of make that offer. So it's almost like you come to me. I'm not coming to you. But I feel like you need to change your perspective, and we need some new movement here, because I feel like this person is somebody that you will be happy with. I got the family card and the Hierophant, so I feel like not only is this a good fit for you, I feel like the quicker you just be honest with this person and just let them know how you feel, and make that move. Because I do see you guys getting together, and I do see you guys being happy. And not only are you happy getting together, this is a family card. I feel it means more when it comes with the Hierophant, because of the fact that not only is the family card, but I do see a union coming up here. So this is somebody that could be like that soulmate that you've been waiting for. So stop kicking tires. You know what I mean? Stop making them come to you. Stop making them do all the work. Yeah, you can do it on your own. You can. But why would you? You have feelings for them and they have feelings for you. You guys have been kind of taking it slow. Like I said, you've been waiting for them to make that offer to you, make them make their feelings known to you. But I feel like that's just wasting time. You guys get it on. Get moving. Libras. Scorpio. Libra. What's going on for Libras? What's going on for Libras? Libra is going to be difficult here. The deck can be time. There we go, Libra. Give me the goods. Okay, so Libras. Everybody's waiting. So I see you kind of waiting. I feel like somebody's made you an offer, or somebody will be making you an offer, but you're gonna make them wait because you're not sure. Because I feel like it's somebody that you work with, somebody you go to school with, somebody that's in your social, social group. But you're making them wait because you're not sure if you want to, to move forward with them, because of the fact that it is somebody that you're close to, and it is somebody that if it doesn't go right, it can mess shit up. But I feel like you're gonna start seeing this person in a new light. You're gonna start realizing that it is worth taking that chance. And like I said, it's gonna balance out. You're gonna realize that you need that balance in your life. This person has been around. Like, I feel like it's somebody that's been around you long enough that you do know them. But like I said, I feel like they're going to make that offer, but you're going to make them wait a little bit, because of the fact that that if you do get together and it doesn't work out, that'll make shit awkward. But like I said, you're going to see this person in a new light. You're going to realize that this is something that could be long term. This is something that could work out. And it's not about, don't worry about what happens, because like I said, I feel like good things are coming. I feel like you have feelings for them, and the feelings aren't going to go away. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Leo. But like I said, we got the Emperor's card. So this person is worth taking that risk. That's what I see. I see that you're worried that, if you take this person's offer and you get together and it doesn't work out, like, you're already thinking about if it doesn't work out, it'll be awkward. Because you guys are, like I said, you either work together, You might go to school together, or you might be just in the same social group. So a failure, you're just thinking about the bad things here. But I feel like I said, I feel like you're going to see this person in a new light. You're going to realize that the more and more you're around this person, the more and more of a fit it is for you. And the more, like I said, you're going to have more faith in the fact that this relationship will work. Like I said, you have a lot of feelings for them. You feel a lot of balance from this person. And I feel like it is going to work out. So don't worry about, sometimes we do worry about dating friends, because what if it doesn't work out? Then you lose a friend. But I don't feel like that's the case here. That's what I have for you, Libras. Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpios. Okay, Scorpios. So, first thing I see is you got your walls up. You have those walls up pretty high with that self-imposed prison. And like I always say with this card, I feel like it's like you got yourself in a self-imposed prison because you have the keys in your pocket and you just don't realize it. You're just not using them. I feel like there's new opportunities coming for you. And maybe you kind of focused on that, so you kind of got your walls up, keeping people out. You're just kind of waiting on the whole letting somebody in, because you don't have time for that. You feel like you don't have time for that right now. But I feel like that new opportunity, the Ace of Pentacles, that new stability, I feel like it's going to be something that's going to be very successful. And I feel like, but you're not gonna feel fulfilled until you let somebody in. And I feel like, there is somebody new coming in. And I feel like this person's gonna make you see love in a different light. They're gonna make you realize that you do want to build a foundation. You need that in your life. You need that balance. You can't be all about money. I mean, I feel like you're just kind of focused on that. I feel like it's still fairly new, but I feel like you're going to rock that shit. I feel like this is going to be very successful. And you waiting on love, got your walls up. I feel like that's going to come to an end, because you're not going to be fulfilled by just work, by this stability, by this new opportunity, because you're missing out on that one part of life that you need. And I feel like that, we got somebody new coming in, and I feel like that's going to change your opinion on things, because you do want that foundation. And I feel like this person, you guys are going to get together, and I only see good things happen. So, like I always say, you can't have one without the other. I mean, you got to be stable. You can't be unstable and have love and be happy. And you can't be, have stability and no love and be happy. You need both. It's the yin and the yang. So that's what I have for Scorpios. So let that shit in. I feel like you're going to, just trust your intuition. This new person coming in, good fit. Wheel of Fortune tells me you got a bright future. Your stability wise, that new opportunity, like I said, it's going to work out, because the King of Pentacles tells me that, you're going to be on top of that shit. So just don't be all but one side of it. You got to fill both sides. So Sagittarius. Any other Sagittarius in here? Where's all my Sagittarius? Elizabeth. You're fire, but I've seen Sagittarius come up. I was like, oh, I'm excited. Somebody else is a Sagittarius, but just Elizabeth. Put that up. Only me. The lonely Sagittarius. That's alright, I'm enough. Jeez. Okay. So, first thing I see, you've been reflecting because you're out of balance. You're trying to figure out what's got you out of balance. I feel like you've had some new opportunities, work-wise, school-wise. I feel like you had some new opportunities, but you're lacking that other part of life. I feel like, you're not feeling that love. You're missing out on that part. Just like the Scorpio reading, you're missing out on that part. I mean, you've been reflecting because something's got you bummed because you're feeling, imbalanced. And one of the main characteristics of Sagittarius is we're known to be balanced. I feel like you've been all about that work. You haven't really been. You've been waiting for the right opportunity, but you just haven't really got any opportunities, and you're kind of lacking that love in life. But I feel like that's gonna change, because we have the King of Cups. So I feel like somebody wants you, and somebody that and I feel like it's somebody that you want. I mean, they fill your cups. They're gonna make you feel very fulfilled. And I feel like we got this moon card again. So I feel like it's just about seeing things in a different light. And I feel like you will get there. And I feel like you know what I mean. Like it's a matter of you're just out of sorts. Like I said, you're out of sorts. You've been thinking about it. You've been taking this time to reflect, wondering why you're out of balance because everything at work's going good. Everything at school or work is going good. But you're missing out. You're missing something. And you know what it is. You're waiting. You're waiting for that right person because you feel like you're lacking that love. But somebody wants you. Somebody's got the feelings for you and somebody wants to, move forward with you here. And I mean, we got the moon card. So you're going to see this, you're going to see this in a whole new light. We got that Pisces energy. And I feel like you're going to feel fulfilled. So what you've been waiting for, I feel like it's a matter of you just kind of been waiting. You kind of been waiting to see what the hell, I feel like you're imbalanced because maybe you kind of gave up on the whole love thing. Because like I said, you're still waiting. You haven't met that person yet, and it's got you out of sorts because, the whole at work you're successful or at school you've been successful, but you're still out of balance because that time to reflect is going to make you realize that you got to stop being so damn stubborn. You don't feel the love because you're not allowing it in. You've been waiting for that right person to come along, and I feel like the wait is over. Like I feel like that new person is coming, and before the end of the year, you're going to meet that person, or you already know who that person is, and they're going to make they're going to make it pretty obvious how they feel about you. But like I said, it's all about balance, man. All about balance. Now, I don't know too much. But I know that. I know you can't just be good at work and not have love. And I know I'll keep saying that till I'm blue in the face, but that's how it is. You can't be one-dimensional in life. Because you can be happy at your success, and you can be happy at this and that, but until you have it all, you need both. You need somebody to share your success with. You need somebody to share, your life with. You know what I mean? People at work aren't going to be the person that comes home with you at night and shares that intimacy with you. Maybe they will, but not, you know what I mean? Not a work person. So Capricorn, I know we got a Capricorn here, unless she left. Did you leave right now? You still here right now? Hey, what's up, Jesse? Hey, Lucky. Hey, Victoria. Hey, Madison. Capricorn. Lots of Capricorns. Okay, Capricorns. So you've been thinking about somebody, and I feel like it's somebody that you're going to meet or you have met at a get-together with your friends, maybe partying. Somebody that you met, and now you're thinking, you can't get them out of your head. And, the fact that you can't get them out of your head has got you unbalanced. You know what I mean? And it's got you in your head because you want this person, but you're not sure if you should make that move because you got your walls up and you kind of swore off the whole love thing. And this is a theme for today: is us swearing off love and not ignoring it a little bit here. But I feel like you're going to think about them more and more, and your feelings for them is just going to get stronger and stronger. And I mean, we got some Virgo energy, some Leo energy, but I feel like it's going to be something that you're not going to be able to. You need to change your perspective here because it's going to be something you're not going to be able to get over. It's the feelings are going to get stronger and stronger, and I feel like reflect on what you want. I feel like this person checks a lot of your boxes, and it's somebody that like I said, you're going to want them more and more, but you got your walls up because it's almost like you said, I'm not going to let anybody else in. But this person is breaking down those walls. And I see forward movement. And I feel like you guys are going to get together because you see this person get their shit together. Maybe other people that in your past didn't have their shit together, and that's one of the things that just bothered you. Because they weren't, a complete package. I feel like this person's a complete package. I feel like not only are you're not just physically attracted to this person, but the more and more you think about them, the more and more you get to know them, you're going to have, that romantic connection. And that's what it's all about. It's like I said, it's about balance. You can't just be physically attracted to somebody and have no love for them because it'll never work long term. But I feel like this is somebody that you are attracted to and you do see yourself with. And like I said, they're going to get in your head. It's going to be to the point where you're thinking about this person all the time. You're at a balance because you got them walls up. And the sooner you change your perspective on this, the sooner I see you moving forward. And I feel like you guys are going to get together. So like I said before, you got to let them in. Let them in. Don't shut everybody out. Once in a while, that right person is going to come along, and I feel like this is that right person for you. And I feel like I said, I feel like it's going to be during you already met them at a get together or out with friends, or you're going to meet them, and they're going to be in your head, and you're not going to be able to shake that. So you can ignore it all you want, but it ain't going away, and the feelings are just going to get stronger. They're going to become more attractive to you. So the quicker the better here. Aquarius, We got for Aquarius. We got for Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius. First thing I see, and we got the star as well. So, I mean, this is telling me that somebody's holding you back. Someone's a burden on you. Someone's got you at a source not feeling like the way you should feel. And you need to ghost this person. You need to drop this person as quick as possible. You need to let this person go. And don't even call them and tell them. Just ghost their shit. Because I feel like they're a manipulative person. And if you give them a benefit of give them a call or reaching out to them in any sort, they're going to try to manipulate you. Because I feel like they've been burdening you. And some people, it's just a matter of that's how they roll. They get in your head. They make you feel like you deserve this shit. But like I said, they're a burden on you. They're not making you feel like you should feel. So you got to get rid of this person as quickly as possible. Like I said, and don't even give them the benefit of the conversation. They don't deserve it. And I mean, this is what's going to balance you out. And not only do we have the Justice card, but I also have the Temperance card. So we got some Sagittarius and some Libra energy here. Balance yourself out. Realize that you deserve both. And in a relationship, we need that balance. You can't just love somebody enough for both of you. And I feel like that's all that's been happening here. You've been loving this person enough for both of you. You're not getting it back from them. You're the only person that is, involved in this and that has any kind of thing. I feel like there's somebody else come in not too long after you get rid of this person. And maybe this person has kind of been waiting because I feel like they've been waiting because they see you with this person. And they see that you're unhappy and they want to make you happy. They want to make that offer to you, but you're involved in this other person. So you need to get rid of that person because this new person, I feel like this new person could be a soulmate. We get the Hierophant card. But like I said, that person needs to go. You know what I mean? I feel like the sooner you get rid of that other person, this new person will make themselves known. And I feel like it's somebody that you could be long-term happiness here because this person is willing to give you willing to give you do their share. And I feel like it's somebody that, like I said, it's somebody that's going to bring that balance to your life. That's what you've been lacking. So this person that's been burdening you, this person that doesn't make you feel like who you should feel like, it's, you need to ghost this person. Like I said, just drop them because I feel like if you, I'm getting the sense this person might be narcissistic because they only think about themselves. They make you feel like shit. And if you don't ghost them, if you do give them opportunity to defend themselves, I feel like they're just going to make you feel bad about it. And they're just going to suck you into that web. But there's a new person. And maybe not even a new person, maybe it's a friend. I'm getting the sense it's somebody that's in your life that knows your situation and wants to treat you better. They know that you deserve better. And they see you the way you want to be seen. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. So my advice is get rid of that person. That person that's been burdening you, get rid of that person quickly. And like I said, don't give them the benefit to defend themselves, because all they're going to do is they're going to get in your head. Because I feel like that's where they live. They try to get in your head. They try to live in your head rent free. Pisces. Jesse, we got you in here. No, you're Pisces. So what do we have for Pisces? All right. So recently you walked away from love. And I feel like this is not quite as, I don't feel like it was like yesterday, but I feel like you've already done it. I don't feel like this is something that's going to happen. I feel like you already walked away from love because you've seen the person you were with or the person that you want to be with in a new light. And it totally turned you off. You know what I mean? I feel like we got the self-imposed prison card again. So I feel like because you've seen this person in a new light, it kind of turned you off to the point where you just had no emotional connection to this person whatsoever anymore. And now you got your walls up. And I mean, I feel like, it's got you imbalanced. Because I feel like you have a lot of love to give. You just kind of put it on the wrong person. I do see some new magic coming, some new magic in the air. I do see we got some Taurus energy. I see some new opportunities coming for you, some new stability, and some new motivation as well. So I feel like you still want that foundation. You still want to build. You just knew it wasn't with that person, and I feel like you're gonna find that. I feel like it's a matter of, because we have the Knight of Cups. I feel like it's all about. I feel like it's somebody that's in your life already, and we have the Hangman. So I feel like maybe you just took the wrong person. Maybe you had an option. I feel like you had an option in the past, and maybe you went down the wrong road with this other person because you ended up seeing this person for who they really were. But I feel like that other option is still there. This other person that had feelings for you is still waiting. And I feel like that's somebody you could build a foundation with. And somebody that, the family card. So from what I see from this is that maybe you had two options in the past. And I feel like you might have made the wrong choice. The person that you picked, I feel like, you just seen a new side of them. And when you seen that new side of them, you just kind of walked away. You know what I mean? Like it totally turned you off to the point where you're just like, I'm done with this. But I feel like that other person, and you might not even knew it was another option. Maybe you didn't pick this option, but you had options. Sometimes we didn't, I don't feel like this other person kind of made the play for it as much as they should have. But I feel like they know better now. And they want to start something. They want a foundation. And I also get the 10 of Cups. So I do see it as a strong connection. It could be somebody that's been your friend, and maybe you had suspicions that this person wanted to be with you, but they just weren't coming forward with it. Because I feel like they have a lot of feelings for you. So I feel like it'd be kind of hard for them to hide that. But maybe you just didn't see them in that light. But changing your perspective on this person and giving this person a chance, I feel like, they will make you happy. So that's what I have for Pisces. Yeah, a lot of walls up. Hey, Evolving. What's up? Yeah, like I don't know what's going on lately. Everybody's got the walls up. I've been feeling it too, though. Like it's almost like sometimes when it doesn't when love doesn't seem like it's working out, we kind of sink ourselves into work or just our stability in general. And we put these walls up because we're just not ready to put people. You know what I mean? You got to put yourself out there. I mean, we get hurt when you put yourself out there. Yeah, I know we get hurt. I put myself out there before. I'm not telling you to do something I wouldn't do. I put myself out there before, and I got my ass handed to me, but I got back up and did it again. Maybe you just look at the wrong people, Jesse. How do you choose? Like I know a friend of mine, she's always getting hurt. But what she does, she meets these guys, and she only goes after guys she's attracted to, like guys that are super hot. She calls them, and she dates these guys, and these guys turn out to be assholes. And I'm like, yeah, you need to be attracted to people, but you can't base a relationship on attraction. You can't base a relationship on physical attraction because physical attraction wears off. I mean, not that you're not physically attracted to them forever, but I'm attracted to people mentally just as much as physically. You know what I mean? It has to be both. It's, like when I talk about balance, I talk about balance and everything. You can't, one person can't love the other person without that person loving them back. That'll never work. You can't be all about work and not about love. That won't work. It's balance. Balance is everywhere. You know what I mean? You gotta care. You can't just be in a relationship where they care about you, and you can't be in a relationship where you just care about them. And if you don't have that balance, then you need to fix it. Because if you don't have that balance and you can't fix it, there's something wrong. Oh, bye, Elizabeth. Thanks, Elizabeth. I appreciate it. Appreciate you modding for me. Best mod ever. Aaliyah. Hey, Crystal. You care about money. And I'm not saying like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying those people, like my aunt, she married this guy that owned a dealership. Like, he owns like a bunch of dealerships around here. And she had kids. Her ex-husband, was a douchebag. Oh, thanks, Claudia. Appreciate that. But her ex-husband was a douchebag. And she left him and she had kids. So this guy, Ron, he was attracted to her. He had a lot of money. And she accepted it. And they ended up getting married. But she's confessed multiple times to her mother and to other people in the family that she really wasn't in love. And now she's unhappy. And she did it for the right reasons. I mean, she wanted her kids to have a stable life. She wanted a good man in her life to take care of her kids, and he's good to her kids, but she doesn't love them. So, I mean, it is what it is. We pick our own poison. Like, some people get in a situation where you guys have a kid together, and then you fall in love, and people stay together because of the kids. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying we got to worry about our happiness first. Yeah, Victoria, that sucks. In order for us to be happy with somebody else, we have to be happy with ourselves first. Just that's something that took me a long time to learn. You gotta love yourself before anybody else can truly love you. Invictuous. Hey, what's up? You know what I mean? And sometimes we gotta put ourselves out there in a position where we can get hurt. And sometimes we will get hurt. I mean, you're not gonna meet the right person. Not everybody meets the right person right away. But the way the world is now, shit is weird. Like, my grandparents have been married 72 years, and they still love each other. You know what I mean? Like I said before, I remember catching them all the time, dancing in the kitchen. My grandfather coming home from fishing, and him just grabbing my grandmother, come up behind her and just kind of hug her and just kind of sway, and then he turns her around and do the whole dancing, and him humming the song. And I mean, they just love each other. But now what it is like, I find that people are just so quick to give up. Maybe your relationship. People look at relationships sometimes and they just quit. It's like, oh, he left his underwear on the bathroom floor, so I'm gonna leave him. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's petty shit like that. But sometimes people don't leave when they should leave. Yeah, like, exactly, Crystal. Sometimes it's okay to be alone. Some people, like my sister, she's a good person. I love her. My little sister. But sometimes she puts herself in bad situations, like she used to. She's getting better at it now. But she used to put herself in bad situations because she was afraid to be alone. So she would just kind of take anything. And she went through a lot of shitty guys. And I know what I tell her, and she's starting to listen, like I said, but it's like you're putting yourself on eBay. Let's say eBay of love. And say, if you don't know your value, how can you put it out there? If you put yourself out there on eBay and you're worth $1 billion and you put yourself out there for $100, you know what I mean? You're not going to get your value. Value yourself. When you put yourself in a position where you see your own value, it makes it a lot easier for somebody else to give you what you're worth. If you undervalue yourself and you accept things that aren't on par with what you think you deserve, then you're never going to get what you deserve. You got to know your worth in order for you to expect anybody to give you what you're worth. And I don't mean to put that in a money term, but that's how I put it on her, because she likes an online shop. So I figured, let's just keep it simple. Let's put it in terms that she can understand. It is hard to find true love. But would true love be as awesome as if it was easy to find? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you could find true love everywhere, would it be as awesome? Because I truly believe it's awesome. I believe I believe there's at least somebody out there for everybody. And the longer you spend with the wrong person, it's time you're wasting. You could have been with the right person. Like them stories you hear about people that are 60 years old and they meet the love of their life because they spent 40 years with the wrong person. You know what I mean? I don't know. But, if you're not happy with yourself, at the end of the day, how many people can be happy? How can you expect anybody to be happy with you if you're not happy with yourself? And I was like that too. I mean, I'll be honest. When I was younger, when I was in high school, I remember this girl, and I dated her for a while, and I thought she was the shit, and it just didn't work out. And it's because I was very jealous of her. Like, I was very jealous of people talking to her, and it was almost because I was insecure. Because I didn't realize that I deserved her. I thought she was better than me. But at the end of the day, I did deserve her. And at the end of the day, she was with me. She chose me. So my jealousy was my own shit, my own problem. Like, I screwed that up. That's my fault. I was jealous because I didn't think I deserved her. In hindsight now, I realize that I did deserve her. And that if I would have been chill as a cucumber, maybe it would have worked out differently. But that's just how life works. I get over it. It wasn't meant to be, obviously. And that's the thing too, like sometimes things don't work out. So why whine over it? I don't know. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm stubborn. Where is she now? I don't know, Black. I don't want to tell anybody. Okay, so last I seen and heard of her, she was hooked on drugs, so maybe it was best that I got out of there. But I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, things weren't necessarily. I bet it was it was probably my first love. Like, it probably wasn't going to work out anyway. You never know, but I don't really spend too much time thinking about it because it's not a possibility. After it stopped being a possibility, I let it go. I'm good for that. Like, it's one thing. It's a good and bad quality of me. Like, when it's over for me. I don't look back. I look at life as books, like in books. I keep the good books that I enjoyed. I keep them in case I ever want to read them again. And the books that I didn't enjoy, the bad things that happened in my life, I throw that shit away. Just keep it out of my space because it doesn't bring any value. Yeah, like it's a lot of people, try to fix other people, and which is fine if that works for you too. Like, there was problems that I had with her anyway, problems that did arise and stuff. Like, she got into drugs when I was with her, but she wasn't into them bad. But then after I dated her, she got with another guy, and he was like one of the bigger drug dealers around. So I'm sure that had something to do with it. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't really things that aren't a possibility in my future. I just let go. Yeah, so sometimes it takes a long time to get over people. But just know there is the right person out there for you. But you got to know your worth, and you can't don't accept anybody's offer if they ain't offering what you think you're worth. Because the moment you allow somebody to undercut your worth, that's when the downhill slide starts. Make them bring it. And if they don't bring it, then they weren't worth it. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, Jody. I don't know. There's people in life, like, we have lots of opportunities. And like I said, I wish we had that ability. Like, I had times in my life when I was like, you know what I mean? I had feelings for somebody and I found it hard to get over it. I wish there was a button like this didn't work. Boom, press that button. I'm over it. But there is no magic button. But like I said, if you don't know your worth, if you don't know what you're worth, if you don't love yourself, then nobody else, you can't expect anybody else to love you back. And if you're with somebody that doesn't love you back, then you're with the wrong person. Because they don't see the person that you're supposed to be with should know your worth. And they should show you what you're worth to them all the time. And I've had relationships where I was, like I said, I'm not perfect. I've been in relationships too where I could have been nicer. I could have done more things. I could have went in my way. I could have told them they were beautiful every day. And, something obviously wasn't the way it should be, or I would have. I mean, I like I said, maybe it's the Sagittarius in me, but, unless I feel like they're committed to me, I can't be committed. And I'm loyal. I've never cheated on anybody in my life, like hand to God, never have. That's low vibe shit that I just never got into. But I've exited relationships before I actually ended them. Not saying I'm a good guy. I just try to do the right thing. I don't want to hurt nobody. But if I don't feel that you're giving me commitment, then I'm not going to give it back to you. And if I'm not getting love, then I don't give it back. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying like one day or 1 week or 1 month I don't feel, you're completely into me, that I'm going to get over you. I'm saying if I'm in a relationship where I don't feel love ever, then I'm going to stop giving it. Because if you ain't giving me love, you don't deserve mine. Simple as that. Yeah, Jesse, it is true. Hey, Jared, what's up? Hey, Lonnie, see you there. But I mean, we've all had situations where we're in a situation where, we wish that person would have stepped up, but they didn't. That's what I do. This is why I like doing tarot, and I like reading for people because I hope I can shine some light on the situation. And when I ever get a reading, like today, I did a Sagittarius reading. I posted this morning, and I mean, I felt bad. I don't want to tell people that shit, but I think they need to know. And like I always tell people, I don't sugarcoat shit. If I get a bad reading, I ain't gonna scrap it, do another one until I get a good reading, because what the cards tell me is what you need to hear. And it's not for everybody. I don't mean every Sagittarius. Like I had a guy the other day message me. He was pissed off because my reading was inaccurate for him. Well, it was his girlfriend that the reading was for. And he was basically, I basically, in the reading, I said that this thing, and she's like, oh, that totally resonates with me. That's how it's going for me. And all of a sudden I got a message from him. He emailed me. What'd you tell my girlfriend? I'm like, I did a general reading. You know what I mean? It wasn't like it was a personal reading. And then I honestly, the way he was talking to me, I was like, dude, sounds like a douchebag. So maybe I was right. Maybe I wasn't so far off. You're with the Sagittarius, her birthday. Oh, tell her happy birthday. Sagittarius is. I like Sagittarius is. Yeah, I'm gonna put the timestamps up, JR. I hope you like this one better. I know the last one wasn't great for you. But like I said, what a lot of people don't realize, and I never realized, I mean, I used to watch tarot readings like before I really opened up to it. I remember watching them like this doesn't resonate with me at all. But when they're a general read, it's for somebody. You know what I mean? November 29th. My cousin was born November 29th. Hey, Elaine. But yeah, like when it's a general read, it's for whoever needs it. Whoever's energy is picking that up is who it's for. Like when I do a personal reading, like I've been doing personal readings like crazy lately. I really appreciate everybody, you know, taking a chance and seeing what happens. And I've been getting a lot of good feedback. And I'm getting a lot of repeat customers. And I love the fact that I'm right. Like when I'm right, it's not about being right for me. It's about when I get a reading right and I help that person, that's what I do it for. I want to help people. I don't want anybody to be depressed because of something I said. But if it isn't right, I'm going to tell you. If I don't feel like it's right, I will tell you. But it's up to you to make that decision. If you think I'm wrong, then don't do it. Don't like break up with your boyfriend because I said you should. Or you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't want to be. I just want to help people. I want to make people feel better. I want people to have a better day. I want people to see my ratings and be like, you know what, you're right. I know it. My readings, I hope that people just hear it and it resonates with them, and it makes their life better, because that's the only reason I do it. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Oh, you're new and victuous from the UK. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, like at the end of the day, don't ever base a decision in your life that's monumental on somebody that was on YouTube. If it resonates with you and it makes you think, and then it starts making you clear, if you start picking up the signs, if I just give you that boost or that push to start picking up the signs, then that's what I want to do. I want you to make that decision on your own. It's just sometimes we don't see what's right in front of us because we're looking at it with biased eyes. But I've had readers tell me shit, and I was like blown away. I was like, that's got me right on. And that's one of the reasons I got into tarot too. I had a tarot reader one day tell me pretty much my life story. I got a personal reading from her, and she told me shit that I didn't even realize. But once she said it, it clicked. Yeah, and I mean, things change too. I mean, just because maybe I said in a reading that your boyfriend, isn't putting in the effort, maybe going to him and telling him this is what you feel like, maybe he'll change his ways and he'll put in the effort, and maybe you shouldn't leave him. Or your girlfriend, or whatever. I mean, things change. Free will is absolute. But what a reading is what it is, how it stands now. Yeah, exactly. Free will is always at play. But what it is you're basing a reading is based on how things stand as it is, and if it doesn't change, then this is how it's going to be. Oh, my boys are back from skating. I just heard them come in. So I guess I'm going to get off. Thanks, guys, for checking out. And I did a poll to see if anybody wanted me to do a yearly reading for next year. So I'll be putting those up sometime soon. I got Taurus, I think, left for the weeklies for this week. And then after that, I'll be doing December. Readings for December, and I'll go back to weeklies again. So, if anybody ever has any ideas, anything they want me to do, always feel free to email me. I have Instagram now because everybody's been talking me into it. So if you want to follow me on there, it's Butch_Tarot_1111. And thanks for coming out, guys. I really appreciate the love and support. You guys are the best. And I'll see you all soon, hopefully. Be good and stay safe.